The late 60s and the early 70s were an exciting, turbulent time of great social and technological change, with unforgettable music, fashion, civil rights, and women's liberation, classic TV and film, and a bold, creative view of society.
I got a call one day from Mrs. Trudy Johnson-Miro, who was a friend of mine, and she said, "I want to come over and talk to you about a program that we want to start with the Hartford Board of Education." This was back in 1964. So I called some of the parents that I knew, and we went to the community room, and Dr. Plan and Trudy came over, and they talked to us about what Project Concern was.
A public hearing was held, and some of it was not pretty. The things that people said were just inappropriate, nasty.
And one of the things that was very important to me, Sandy and I, we were planning at the public hearings. I didn't want a law. A law, you can't legislate hearts. And so let people decide. And you find out how many good people there are out there when they're allowed an open discussion. And they decide. And they decided to go with it. It's difficult for some people to understand how courageous an act it was on the part of some of the leadership, plus on the part of those 5 superintendents who agreed to meet with us and discuss it. And that's where it all took off.
After there was interest in everything, she approached to see if I would like to work in Project Concern and some of the other mothers, because the foundation of Project Concern was the parent involvement and the paraprofessionals, the bus aides, the bus stop aides. All of these people were part of the beginning to ensure that the children would be, well taken care of.
In the late 1990s, the Capital Region Education Council transitioned Project Concern into its growing list of regional services. The Capital Region Choice Program aimed to work with urban and suburban districts, providing students with diverse racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic backgrounds equal opportunities to receive quality education and to help close the achievement gap.
There were many, many meetings with parents to discuss this transition from Project Concern to Project Choice.
There were a lot of families that became more weary of sending their children into a unknown without the supports.
So when we took over Project Choice, I hired Mary Carroll, who was the director of Project Concern. It helped us address some of this trepidation that parents felt about coming over to CREC.
After I got to CREC, I found that it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. Marcia Ullo was the executive director then, and she and I went to high school together. And she understood. I had talked to her about what my concerns were. Actually, we had a meeting for the parents, and Marcia came and reassured them.
I was very moved by the Hartford parents and their courage in sending their children to suburban schools, to an area totally unknown to them.
There's a lot of people that I just love that came through Open Choice, and what's interesting, I didn't know they were necessarily Open Choice till after somebody told me. But Henley Solomon certainly sticks in my mind. He just graduated last year, and he was elected by the Conard student body as the representative to the Board of Education, and he was able to give voice to the experiences of every student that goes through our schools, but that unique filter of an Open Choice student. And then the students elected him graduation speaker for their class, and it just showed that where somebody is from doesn't matter. And it really made me proud of West Hartford schools, it made me proud of Open Choice, it made me proud of Henley. And really, I know that the world's going to be a better place because of Henley's experience.
Our vision for our students upon graduation is that they utilize the 21st century skills that they have learned as they enter into a diverse society. The Open Choice program has helped to develop a better global understanding for all our students.
Our students that come from Hartford enrich the learning experience of our students across grade levels and schools. We have experienced a great deal of success as a school district, and certainly Open Choice has been a part of that, whether it is directly coming from students or from the programming that we've added that benefit all students in Farmington that come from the Open Choice program.